What's up, YouTube? It's Onion Bomb here, and welcome to my NFL Week number 5 game predictions. But before we move on to Week number 5, let's look back at what happened Week number 4. Pretty decent. I went 9-7. That's not as good as my Week 2 record of 12-4. But it's definitely not as bad as my Week 3 record of 6-10. So definitely got that a little bit back up. I'll take 9-7. Not that bad. But yeah, let's see. First, Packers and Bears. I got that right. The Packers won. Saints and Dolphins. I got that wrong. The Saints won. They were shut out 20-0. Panthers and Patriots. I got that wrong. The Panthers won, but I'm kind of happy about that. Jaguars and Jets. I got that wrong. The Jets won. The Titans and Texans. Texans won 57-14. I got that right. Steelers and Ravens. The Steelers won. Thankfully, I got that wrong. I actually did go against the Steelers as a Steelers fan one time, but they surprised me and won to beat the Ravens in Baltimore, so I'm very happy about that. I really don't care that I got it wrong. I'm so glad I got that wrong. The Bengals beat the Browns, got that right. The Lions beat the Vikings, got that right. The Rams beat the Cowboys. Surprising, I got that wrong. Bills beat the Falcons, got that wrong too. The Bills are elite now. They beat the Falcons and the Broncos. The Eagles beat the Chargers, got that right. The Cardinals beat the 49ers, got that right. The Buccaneers beat the Giants, got that right. These were actually very close games. I could have had a way worse record, actually, if some teams just got more points. But, oh well, good for me. The Broncos beat the Raiders. I got that wrong. I guess I need to have more faith in the Broncos, which I do think they're a good team. This is like the second time I went against them, and, got wrong. The Seahawks beat the Colts pretty heavily, but at first there was a battle. I got that right. And then the Chiefs beat the Redskins. Got that right as well. And that adds up to 9-7. Also, guys, that brings our overall record to 27-21. Definitely going a little more on the positive side, which is good. So, let's see how we can do this week. Alright, so week number 5, starting it off with Thursday Night Football, the Patriots versus the Buccaneers. The Patriots already have 2 losses against the Chiefs and the Panthers. Definitely not what people were expecting. I saw a lot of people predicting the Patriots going 16-0. For this one, I've been picking the Patriots a lot too here. I kind of want to go against the Patriots. I almost picked the Buccaneers, but I'm not going to. I'm going to pick the Patriots. I do think the Buccaneers could do this. However, I think they're going to fall a little bit short. They're going to give the Patriots a game, but they're not going to beat the Patriots. They are going to come very close, though. Hey, if they beat... This is another one that's like... I kind of want myself to be wrong. And I know that's kind of weird. I just don't think I'm going to be wrong. I think I'm going to be right. But, yeah, that's not a bad matchup. But I think the Patriots can do that. But they're definitely not going 16-0. Well, of course, they're not because they already got 2 losses. But I think they're going to get a little more losses than people think they are. But let's move on to the Sunday games. The 49ers and the Colts. I have the Colts for this one. It would have been an easier pick if Andrew Luck was there, but since Andrew Luck is injured, still I believe, it's actually a pretty hard decision, but I am going with the Colts because the Colts were giving the Seahawks a game until the Seahawks just went off at the end, and then the the Colts have been getting people games, even like Jacoby Brissett. He's been giving teams games. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But I think the Colts. This was if like I said last week. There's some good matchups here that I'm like iffy on. So we'll see. I'm interested in seeing my record next week. But I am going with the Colts. And alright, next game, the Jets versus the Browns. Oh my goodness. The 49ers and Colts are going up against each other, and the Jets and Browns are going up against each other. Those four are probably the worst teams in the NFL right now. Like I said, the Colts are pretty good with Andrew Luck. Without Andrew Luck, to me, it's a whole different story. But this is interesting. The Jets and Browns. Ooh. The Browns have not got a win. The Jets have gotten 2 wins. The Jets weren't looking good to me. The Browns were looking good to me. What do I do here, guys? This is a very hard one, but I'm going with the Browns. I think they're going to get it done. I'm still not having faith in the Jets. I know the Jets are trying to tell me, pick me. We beat the Dolphins. We beat the Jaguars. Yeah, but the Jaguars gave you a game. However, the Jaguars did blow out the Ravens. But the Jets are surprising me. The Browns, however, are struggling. But I think they get this win. I'm going with they get this win. Maybe I might have lost my one and only chance to pick the Jets, but because I've already picked the Browns. I thought the Browns were gonna beat the Colts, and they didn't. They didn't. The Colts won, and the Browns blew it for me. I'm gonna give the Browns one last chance. I think the Browns are gonna do it, but that one's definitely a toss-up. Next game, the Jaguars versus the Steelers. You guys know it. I got the Steelers. That's my team. I picked against them last week, and they definitely proved me wrong. I'm not sure if I'll ever guess against them again. Well, maybe against one game, the Patriots. But we'll get there eventually. But I definitely got the Steelers this week. I know the Jaguars pretty much blew up the Ravens, but I think the Steelers can do this. Steelers were looking good last week. As a Steelers fan, I'm starting to have faith in the Steelers. I honestly didn't have faith in the Steelers, even in week 2 when we pretty much beat the Vikings pretty badly, but now I'm starting to have faith in the Steelers. I think they got this one, and yeah, I really think the Steelers have this one. I don't think it's going to go either way here, but hey, sometimes I'm wrong. Next game, Giants and Chargers. I'm going with the Chargers. Yes, I am going with the Giants being 0-5. The Giants could do this. This was another toss-up. I'm going to say they don't. I'm going to go 0-5. Heck, but the Chargers, they lost to the Browns last year, so maybe they're trying to get a cash grab win here. Nope. I think they're going to do it, though. They're going to get this win. Maybe they won't, but this is another toss-up. A lot of toss-ups this week, but I think the Chargers can do this, and I think they will. And I think the Giants are going to struggle even more this year. Next game, Bills and Bengals. How can I take the Bills on this one? They've beaten the Falcons last week and the Broncos the week before. If they can't beat the Bengals, what are they even doing? I think they got this win. The Bills are actually looking pretty decent. It might be a close game, but I think the Bills are going to end up on top. Next game, Panthers and the Lions. I have the Lions. The Panthers looking really good against the Patriots last week and even beating the Patriots. So why don't I take them over the Lions? I don't know. Every time a team looks hot, I pick them. Next week they're not. So learning from my mistakes, that's going 6-10 on a week kind of changes a person. So changes a person's thought on picking. So I'm gonna go with the Lions. I think they are the better team, even though the Panthers did beat the Patriots. I just think the Lions have what it takes to beat the Panthers. Maybe I'm wrong. Another toss-up, but I say the Lions have this one. Next game, Titans and Dolphins. Titans have this Titans. I am tired of picking the Dolphins and them just saying, nope, we're going to lose. They lost to the Jets, and now they lost to the Saints 22-0. No, I am not picking the Dolphins this week. I am picking the Titans. Titans have this one in the bag. They have it. They're going to beat the Dolphins, who continue to lose. I just can't pick the Dolphins after 2-loss streak to the Jets. The Jets. I'm surprised I even picked them last week, and then they got blown out. I can't. I have to pick the Titans. There's no other way. Next up, Eagles and Cardinals. I have the Eagles. I think the Eagles are looking a little bit better than the Cardinals. But I think it wouldn't be completely out there if the Cardinals did get this win. However, they did struggle like a week or two ago against the Colts, which did not have Andrew Luck. So, man, they didn't really beat the 49ers by too much. So I do think the Eagles have this win. They just look like the better team right now. Next game, we got the Raiders and Ravens. I have the Raiders. The Ravens losing to the Steelers. The Raiders losing to the Broncos. Both teams lost to divisional rivals, but I think the Raiders are the better team and they can get this done. The Ravens look like they're going to be on a cold streak, honestly, losing to the Steelers after the Jaguars freaking blowout. I just think the Raiders have this one. They just look like the better team to me. Plus, screw the Ravens. Next up, Seahawks and Rams. I'm taking the Seahawks, even though I kind of wanted to do like an upset and like get the Rams, but because the Rams did upset the Cowboys, so they could do the same for the Seahawks. But I'm going to go with Seahawks. If I get this one wrong, I might like pick an upset next week. So I don't know. I was debating, but I decided to play it safe and pick the Seahawks. They just look like the better team to me, and yeah, they definitely have the better defense. So I don't know. Maybe the Rams win it, but I think the Seahawks will. Next one is a game: the Packers versus the Cowboys. What was this, the divisional round last year? Yeah, the divisional round of the NFC rematch between the Packers and the Cowboys. Will the Cowboys get revenge? I don't think so. The Packers are going to win this. I don't think the Packers didn't get revenge on the Falcons, so why are the Cowboys going to get revenge on the Packers when they lost to the Rams? And I haven't really seen a team get revenge yet. The Texans didn't get revenge on the Patriots, even though they were kind of close. Imagine that. Imagine the Patriots being 1-3. That would be insane. Anyway, I'm sorry, I just really want the Patriots to look bad for 1 year. But yeah, I got the Packers. I think they're gonna do this again. But yeah, that's not only a toss-up, that's a game to watch. That's gonna be an interesting one. Alright, Sunday night, Chiefs and Texans. That's a pretty good game, too. I think the Chiefs are going to get it done, though. Deshaun Watson looking hot again. 50 points against the Titans. Excuse me, I'm about to start coughing. Sorry, but the Chiefs, I just think, I'm going with my gut here. I feel like they're going to win it. Maybe Deshaun Watson surprises me. Even though I had faith in him last week. And what happened? The Titans lost. They got scraped. I got that one right. However, it's weird I'm going against the Texans now. But, I have faith in the Chiefs, too. I don't know. I see the Texans being, like, last week, the Redskins, I did not see them being the Chiefs. Because the Chiefs are still undefeated. They are 4-0. They're the only team undefeated now after the Falcons loss. I think the Chiefs will still be going. Will they remain undefeated? I don't think so, but... Alright, last up, Monday Night Football, a divisional rivalry against the Falcons and the Bears. I'm going to go with the Bears. I don't know. I was like the Bears beat the Steelers, the Vikings didn't, so like I'm just using that. I don't know. I got the Bears. That I really don't know what to say about it. Just I got the Bears. Alright. Anyway, that's pretty much it, guys. Those are my picks for Week 5. Really quickly, I have the Patriots beating the Buccaneers, the Colts beating the 49ers, the Browns beating the Jets, the Steelers beating the Jaguars, the Chargers beating the Giants, the Bills beating the Bengals, the Lions beating the Panthers, the Titans beating the Dolphins, the Eagles beating the Cardinals, the Raiders beating the Ravens, the Seahawks beating the Rams, the Packers beating the Cowboys, the Chiefs beating the Texans, and the Bears beating the Vikings. That is my picks. Let's see how I do. Stay tuned for the Week 6 predictions. It'll have Week 5 results. And, of course, my picks for Week number 6. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like or dislike. Subscribe or don't subscribe. You know, it's always up to you. And I'll see you guys in the next video you're watching from me. Goodbye.